Hey, it is late at night. My mum is doing the late shift again, and I did not vlog again today. Ugh. In fairness, it was just a really slow, cold, rainy day with this little dude back there. But I wanted to tell you a funny thing that happened yesterday. My mum was at work all day, and about early-ish mid-morning, I found a spider on my bed. Now, I have a massive fear of spiders. Even tiny ones, I freak out. I have a massive phobia. I have like big old panic attacks. I cannot handle spiders. This fear is irrational. No matter what I do, I cannot get over it. I've gotten a lot braver, but I am petrified of spiders. And over the years, I have gotten braver. Like, if they're tiny, I can squish them with a tissue, or I've gotten very good at using the extended bit on the hoover to suck them up and kill them. No spider survives with me. It dies. But this spider was, oh my god, it was huge. And it was on my bed. And biggest house spider I've ever seen. So of course I freaked out. Not only that, so that's my biggest fear. It's on my bed. I'm home alone. My mum is at work. She's not going to be home for over 6.5 hours. I start having like a big old panic attack. And I decided to be brave. So I put on like a hoodie and trainers just in case, because I did not want any skin or my feet to be unprotected. And go in my bedroom to try and find it again. And I lifted sort of up, and I noticed it wasn't where it was. So I sort of tried to get things off my bed to try and find the spider. And I noticed it, and I lifted it up, and it shot. It was so fast, and it disappeared. Now, anybody who has a fear of spiders will know when they disappear from your sight, it's worse, because you have no idea where the bloody things are. They could be sat next to you, like hiding, ready to attack. So as long as I can see them and I know where they are, I'm okay, because I sort of got eye contact, I can see it, I can stay away from it. But as soon as it's gone from my sight, I was a wreck. All day, I was a wreck yesterday. And Echo doesn't like spiders either, so he didn't go in my bedroom. So my mum came home about 6.5 hours after I found the spider, of sheer panic of me literally sitting cross-legged on the sofa, not putting my feet down, in trainers all day, in hoodie, because I was so scared. So my mum comes home, and my mum's okay with spiders. She doesn't particularly like them, but she'll deal with them. So what she did was she took everything off my bed and she lifted up my duvet cover, and the spider was like under my duvet cover, and before she could get anything to like whack it, it shot off my bed, under my bed. Now my bed is pushed against the wall because my room's a lot smaller, so it meant that this spider had gone underground, hidden away, which meant that there was no way in hell that I was stepping foot in my bedroom, let alone sleeping in that bedroom at all. So we tried to find it, we couldn't find it. I was getting more panicky. I was not sleeping in that bedroom with that giant spider. So long story short, we ended up ringing my grandma and asking my grandma to come round. My mum and grandma literally dismantled my room. We took the mattress off my bed, which I had to help. I had to be brave and help, but then I sort of ran away at any chance I could get. And they sort of just like hoovered my entire room out, and they couldn't find it. And I was still scared. But then my grandma put her hand in like one of my snow boots, and the spider sort of fell out. And my grandma has like ninja reflexes and stood on it and killed it. But my mum made sure that there was evidence, because in the past my mum has lied to me, because she knows that when I see a spider, I will not sleep or get anything done until that spider is gone. So in the past, when I was younger, my mum has lied saying she's found the spider, she's caught it, she's got rid of it. And I caught on. So now I demand to see evidence. I demand to see a dead body. No spider survives in my work. It's you come into my territory, you're dead. So my mum had to stop my grandma from squishing it too much because I needed to see the dead body as evidence that the spider was dead. So I got called into my bedroom to see the dead body, and I have never felt such relief in my entire life because it was gone and I could finally walk on the floor without being petrified. But even today, I've still been a bit jumpy, thinking like, oh, happens if it's like it was a mum and the babies are going to come and attack me, but I'm okay. I survived. But my fear of spiders is ridiculous. But it was just so funny how we literally had to take my bed apart, and then I had to see a dead body for evidence, and it's never a dull moment in the Jackson household. So I am going to stay and wait for my mother to come home from work, chill with this little guy, and hopefully get a good night's sleep, because there is no 8-legged creeps in this house. Hello everybody. It's the first time I'm actually vlogging today because I keep forgetting that my mum is about to go off to work soon. She's doing a really weird day today. She's sort of doing the night shift, but not doing like the full night. It's just really weird hours today. So she's sort of starting later on than she normally would. So she's sort of been home for the majority of the day, which has been nice. And for the past several hours we have just had a Disney fest. We have been dancing and singing our hearts out. It was first to Frozen and now to Disney princess songs, and there's just nothing better than falling in love with Disney all over again, and I love it. I'm gonna have to watch those films because I haven't watched like the classic Disney films like Snow White, Bambi, Lion King, Beauty and the Beast, 101 Dalmatians, all those films. I haven't seen them since I was little, so I'm going to have to rewatch them because, it's just made me fall in love with Disney all over again. But once my mum goes to work, I have to get into work mode because I need to film some stuff. So I'm sort of like, Mum, delay you going to work, so that means I don't have to do anything. Yay! And I love now that it has got colder, and the cold never used to bother me. It really didn't, because I was always one of those people that didn't really feel the cold. When my family was cold and always wanted the heating on, I was always boiling hot still. But then ever since my head illness with the fluid on my brain, I had to take tablets to deal with like all that, and it makes me feel the cold, and I get cold really, really easy now, and I can't deal with the cold very well. So with it now moving into autumn and like it suddenly got cold, I now brought back out all my hoodies and I love it. But I got this hoodie early this year, I think just before around springtime, but then it got quite warm and it wasn't really hoodie weather, so I never got to wear it and I was gutted, and I just found it today, so I put it on and I am in love. It's my One Tree Hill hoodie, and One Tree Hill TV show was the first TV show that I've ever fell in love with. It was the first show I ever became obsessed with. It was the first thing I ever really got obsessed with and got to be a part of like a fandom, and it was just, I love One Tree Hill. So I feel very, very happy in my cozy woolly hoodie that is One Tree Hill themed, and I just love it. But yeah, I'm not sure how I'm going to survive this winter, because they keep saying it's going to be the coldest winter, but they say that every year. But I don't know, I never used to feel the cold, really. I didn't really was one of those people that ever really got cold much. But now, since my head illness and I have to take these tablets to deal with it, they sort of, I don't know what they really do, but they make you get really cold very easily. So I'm constantly cold. And my mum was just walking around in like her t-shirt, like no hoodie or cardigan or anything else on. And I was there bundled up with fluffy socks on and a hoodie going, "You not cold? It's freezing." Just at the doctor's dropping off a test that I had to do, so I have the results back for when I go see it in a few days time, and then it's off to therapy. It's therapy time, so we're back and I'm ready to go to therapy. But my mum is going on a bit of an adventure today. She's not taking him for a walk like she normally does when I go to therapy. She's got loads of little errands to do in the time crunch of my therapy session to be back in time to pick me up for the end of it. So it's sort of going to be like, will she or won't she be back in time for my therapy session to end? So it's a bit of a stressful day this morning, but wish me luck with therapy. I have a feeling this one's going to be a really, really hard session. Hello everyone, it is a new day and I have to go get a blood test again to see how basically my infection is doing, my kidneys, my liver and all that, to make sure that it's gone away and stuff. But I'm really nervous because last time I went to get a blood test I got an infection from where they put the needle in, so I'm really nervous to go get one again. And I haven't been scared of getting a blood test since I had my lumbar puncture. But now my fears come back, so wish me luck. And it's really weird, it's like boiling hot and really sunny, but it's like really blustering winds that you can't really stand still without getting blown over. But wish me luck with going to the hospital, because I am not looking forward to this. But my mum's coming with me to hold my hand because I'm a scaredy cat when it comes to needles. Well, we had a real adventure with the blood test. Parking was a nightmare. Every space was taken, so parking in that hospital was like a nightmare. Every car was fighting for a spot. And then the blood test went a bit I was obviously nervous because last time I got the infection, so I was sort of nervous. And the lady that was about to take my blood was really lovely, and she had a go, and it took like several attempts to get my blood finally, but she had a go, and every time it didn't work, she would swear and sort of made it thick and light. But then this other woman came over who we've never seen in the blood department before, and oh my god, she was ruthless. She just barely spoke, and she literally just kept prodding, and then when she did it, she literally, like a dart, just went, stabbed me right in the arm, and it sort of just went, whew. But oh my god, it was so painful. It is the painfulest blood thing I have ever had done, because she literally just did it like a dart throwing at a dartboard. It was so painful, and she proper stabbed me. So we'll see if it bloody bruises, but I would bet it probably will. Now we are at Boots because I have to go get some tablets, so we're just picking them up from the pharmacy. I'm here with my little sidekick. My mum's running to go get it so I could stay with him, but my arm hurts. I've got a bandage, like both arms taped up from them trying to get my blood, but that woman was ruthless. I am never going to her again. She was mean. Did not like her.
Hello everybody. I haven't talked for a long time. I am still alive and kicking, just. But it's soon Christmas, so you'll be seeing lots of me in my outfits, putting a decoration up. But before that is Halloween, so I've got those decorations to put up as well.
Christmas thing you got.
And I'll show you what Emma and Danny bought me as an early Christmas present. It's for the
You
bathroom.
have to stand back a bit.
Just to go around your toilet.
It actually looks like a bib with your head through it there.
That goes around the floor. Then you have that to go on your toilet seat.
Isn't that going to be really freaky if you go at like 3 o'clock in the morning
Only for you.
and you see like a white bearded man staring at you from a toilet?
Not really.
That's going to be really freaky.
No, not really. Not really. Not really. And then this little bit goes on top of the cistern. And then you have a little toilet roll, technically through there, that you can pull bits off if you want to. So Christmas is sorted for the bathroom this year. So, it's really good. It's my day off today, so I'm not at work, so it's amazing.
She took me to be stabbed.
So Chloe's just been and had a blood test, and the first lady was really lovely. And she told her what she was doing, and she put the needle in really slowly and quietly. And then we met this other lady. He was very efficient, shall we say.
She stabbed me like a dart.
No warning. And it was like she was fencing. And she just lunged the needle straight in, like she was hammering a nail into a wall. But she did actually get the vein.
Not the point, it hurts like a bitch.
And actually get blood out of her, which is quite rare in Chloe's conditions. So that was on the plus side of that experience.
Just wait until you have to go and she does you.
But when I'm having my blood test in October, if she's in, Alexa would be really nice and let someone go before me.
That's mean.